What's poppin', yo? It looks like Plaqueboymax is never going to beat the allegations because while he was invited to Streamer University, which he was not invited to last year, even though he was already one of the biggest streamers in the game on FaZe or in the game, in FaZe and all of that, but he would apply this year.
I officially take my talents to student, bro. I officially take my talents to student. All right, bro, yeah. I should have graduated 4 years ago. I don't give a f. I'm going to be the best student. All right? I'm going to call. Rank your top 3 clubs. All right, number 1, we got to be in that frat. I'm not going to lie, bro. Chat. All right, we got to be in that frat, my goddamn basketball team. Oh, yeah. Frat basketball team, musical arts. KC3, 1 million! V-Vet, General, Soldier. Hey, bro, I'm applying to Streamer U too, bro. And you don't have a choice. I want to be in this, bro. I need you, gang. You feel me? Real shit. I'm trying to turn up this summer, bro. I graduated with no education, gang. Real shit. I need to go back. I never went to college. This is my opportunity, bro. I need you, bro. I'm going to be a good student. I will be at classes on time, club on time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I will be a kind Samaritan. I will be doing a lot of Bible studies, a lot of study classes, staying after hours, getting that extra bullshit, extra information from all the teachers and shit, bro. Streamer, you need Prince. Streamer, you need Prince. Let's go, baby. Hey, man, I appreciate you. It's an honor to even be applying, man. Love you.
So, yeah, he just applied, didn't put crazy effort into it or do the most or anything like that, and he got in. But when he got in, he just had an interaction with one of Cenat's companies that made him look very Hollywood.
iPhone 1, I was wondering if I could get a retro photo of you.
All right, come on.
With the, would you be down to hold back the tone? All right, cool.
Wait, hold on. Nah, I can't. I'm sorry. They don't pay me. Sorry. Shout out Tone, though. Tone, but you mean my agent told me, you mean?
Now, I know why this guy got a diva tattoo, because this was for sure a diva moment. And it's hilarious that Cenat would also ask him about the diva tattoo.
You actually haven't been a big troublemaker. You haven't. I'm actually really proud of what you're doing right now. You feel what I'm saying? You and Wardrobe be a little loud, but you guys, you are a diva. Yeah, can you explain this real quick? Like, what was the inspiration behind the tattoo?
I just had to do it, bro.
Okay, no, sit down. When you say that, what does that mean? Like, no, something clearly inspired it, though. Were you also like, I gotta do something that's different? Like, I gotta be different?
I was high.
Word?
That was my last day smoking weed.
That's cap.
Yeah, I smoked yesterday. Yo, that's that, yo. No, all my life I had a drink. No, it's because I had a dream, though, on some MOK shit.
So he just says, oh yeah, I'm a diva. But that one clip where it was a representative from the company. So it wasn't as if just some other Streamer University student came up to Plaqueboymax and said, hey, look, like, let's take a Tone thing. So Tone it's in Target. I thought it was a Target exclusive for a very long time. Jay-Z's jacking Cenat's swag happened in Target as well. Cenat was ahead of the game with that. And he stood 10 toes on it too. He wasn't hopping out there, guys, like, oh my God, you guys are on Meta, but that's why I got Target going on. I don't know why I had to just take some fun shots at Jay-Z, though. It's always in good jest. With that being said, Tone is his company. It's basically, what I'm seeing, it's the axe for the new Young Bucks. Because Cenat would throw up a QR code, and it would instantly sell out via Shopify, which is also sponsoring his event and an ad. And they were very, very happy with it. So this guy sold out of Tone. You know, it's like when kids were in middle school spraying Axe. That's what these kids are going to be doing with Tone. Is it only a spray or is it a stick? They got to get the spray version. The Young Bucks love the sprays. But Plaqueboymax, he gets invited to this event. Cenat's doing you a favor. And yeah, I understand Plaqueboymax has sponsors or anything, but if the sponsor doesn't conflict and there isn't, like, you're breaching another agreement, then this move is just really like, it's a D move. Because you're on this man's campus at this man's event, sourcing this man's clout for free. Like you got paid, or not paid to be there, but they're paying for everything for you to be there. You're getting clout off of it and you can't even hold up something? Come on, dog. What's going on here? And do you think that they're going to think, oh, yo, Plaqueboymax rejected us. Let's go make sure that we pay him. And Cenat is your man's. I'm going to be honest. If my man's got something, I'm holding it up regardless. That's his company. So this was wild by Plaqueboymax, but somebody had to weigh in on this, and that is none other than FaZe Banks, who these guys are ops now.
Come on.
Would you be down to hold back the tone? All right, cool.
Wait, hold on. Nah, I can't. I'm sorry. They don't pay me. Sorry. Shout out Tone, though.
They don't pay me. Shout out Tone, though. What?
Tough, but
Brother, you've lost the plot. Anybody in your camp, he says in here, my agent told me, whatever. Any manager or agent of yours that is telling you that this is the move should be fired today. You should fire them. Brother, you're not being paid? What the are you saying? You've been invited by Cenat to be on the biggest platform in streaming history, okay, as a lead role, as a professor. You're going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars directly as a result of this opportunity. You're going to make real money because of this. And it's been afforded to you by Cenat, who owns Tone. If you're not understanding or connecting the dots at this point, if you're not following in chat, if anybody's confused as to what I'm getting at, you're this is absolutely and you've lost the plot, brother. I'd be ripping my shirt off and putting that both armpits. Thank you, Kai. Appreciate it, bro. Thanks for this whole experience. This is amazing. I know it costs millions and millions and millions of dollars. That's another thing. The cost of this production is millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. Tone is one of the sponsors for it. Like, you are being paid for this, being paid in content and exposure and experience. This is the problem that I had with these guys. Like, yeah, I don't know. This is Max. Anybody that told you to move like this, fire them. They don't understand the politics of things. They don't understand the human side of. How do you think Cenat's gonna read this and watch this clip and feel? As Plaqueboymax in the chat. I mean, like this is why I said it gets brought up a lot, but like the Travis Scott bar, I said he thinks he's Travis Scott. It's like, this is why. It's like, I don't know. It's just so like, I don't know.
FaZe Banks is totally right here. And he's being vindicated once again with the Travis Scott statement, because he said this back last year when Plaqueboymax decided to come out of nowhere and just, pile on FaZe Banks after the other guys in FaZe would leave, who are now the core boys. But Plaqueboymax had left months earlier. And he tried to make it this whole thing where it's like, see, I told y'all I had to go leave that situation. What do you mean you had to go leave that? You wanted to leave because you wanted to leave. And he had maintained a relationship with Banks during that, where they're talking back and forth and Banks is giving him game for free. He's not benefiting from him whatsoever. He's not getting paid off of him whatsoever. And then now you can see Banks is looking at this situation like, man, this guy has not changed whatsoever. He really thinks he's him. He thinks he's Travis Scott. He thinks I wouldn't say he's an a-hole. I don't think Plaqueboymax is an a-hole, but I do think he has this grand vision of himself, like he's the greatest thing ever. I don't think that reflects interpersonally. I do think it, like from when he has relationships with people, at least content-wise, he doesn't come across as like, a douche or anything like that. But what did FaZe do for Plaqueboymax? They had him housed for free. They put him together with a crew of people that helped blow him up, helped him have the biggest 2-year rise in streaming. They paid for everything. They paid for his cameraman, all that other stuff, paid for production, everything that he wanted to do. They helped bring his vision to life, probably paid for some of the music videos too that he was filming while he was there. And then what does he get out of it? When they start asking for rent, well, he just left before all that. And when they're like, hey, look, we gave you all of this stuff. Do you mind doing a little thing for us? Like, we got to figure out how to make money off of you guys, because we can't just keep footing the bill for everything. That's not how life works. And then, he cries like, man, they try to take advantage of us. Notice how those core guys haven't said anything about FaZe, and it's not because they signed an NDA. They did not sign an NDA. They're allowed to say whatever. It's because it just makes them look goofy. It makes them look entitled. So FaZe Banks cooked over here. I don't think that did this bother Cenat? I would say yes. I do think this bothered Cenat, and that's why I think he asked him about the diva tattoo afterwards. But I think this is something that Cenat makes a mental note of. And he says, okay, like, I give this guy an opportunity. I don't need I don't need Plaqueboymax. If Plaqueboymax was not at this event, not much would change. It's like Mr. Beast, right? I always say this. Kai Cenat is the Mr. Beast of, that's my quote. Anybody ever tries to take that, I'm claiming it. Kai Cenat is the Mr. Beast of Twitch. And like Mr. Beast had that one YouTube video where he had all of these live streamers doing an event. I don't know, like 50, 100 live streamers. If one streamer is missing, like in this case, Aiden Ross was missing, right? That's one of the biggest streamers. And other streamers that are really big that couldn't make it. That doesn't bother the event. That doesn't change the video. It doesn't change anything. So Plaqueboymax missing from a future Streamer University doesn't change anything. So really, Kai Cenat has nothing to gain from Plaqueboymax and is giving him a lot, giving him a huge platform. And that's why I think it's ironic that Plaqueboymax ends up being put in detention.
Chat! Max said he smoked yesterday.
Nah, I'm capping.
Now this is going to result in you joining Runic.
No, but chill. Yo, no, I was trolling. Yo, I promise you. God, I was trolling, bro. You know how we playing with you because you a funny bro. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yo!
Hold
on. Before it happens, can we pull up Max's stream on the big screen, please?
No, gang.
Can we pull up Max's stream on the big screen? You was trolling or you were...
I was trolling, bro. I promise you. Check all the footage. There's
Bro.
no footage of me smoking. I was trolling, bro. I was trolling, bro. Like,
You said you smoked, though.
nah, yes, because I just be...
Yo!
Be playing.
Yo!
Like, I feel
Let's
like
show
we cool to do
let's
that,
show
bro.
what happens when he smokes. Go ahead and put it up on his stream, please.
No, don't do me. No, stop.
Put
Don't
it up on his stream, please. You'll see what happens. You just rat on yourself. Okay? That is detention.
I need to know. I wish I could just be a fly on the wall on the meetings that they had planning this event, because this is brilliant. Like the themes, what is the worst thing that you could, because detention sucks, right? That's the whole point. It's supposed to be boring. What is the worst thing you could do to a streamer? Turn their stream on or take away the clout. And when you put somebody in detention, I don't think it's a coincidence that Plaqueboymax gets put in detention. But when you put this on somebody's screen, what's going to happen? Their viewers are going to tank, because the viewers aren't going to sit there and just watch a blank screen because the chat can't see anything for your stream. So they're going to flock to other streamers in Streamer University while you're in detention. So not only are you losing viewers, you are losing money as well, because you're maintaining viewers, ads are being run by Twitch. So a lot of money is being made by damn near everybody involved. This is also another thing. Plaqueboymax is going to make a ton of money on this. So Plaqueboymax gets invited. Kai Cenat and his team, and his sponsors, they pay for everything, which is millions of dollars. And then they don't take anything from all of the ad revenue that is going to be made by Plaqueboymax. And he's averaging, 25, 30, 40K, a lot more than he would normally. That is a huge bag over 5 days and the amount of hours that he streams. So like I said, their clout going down, they're seeing their viewer count tank. That is detention. They're like, damn, I don't ever want to mess up again. And Plaqueboymax smoking, I don't know if he actually smoked weed or if this is just part of the script, but he is impulsive. That's one thing that I wondered when they gave out the rules for Streamer University. I was like, hold on, 5 days, Plaqueboymax not smoking weed? Nah, that guy can't control himself for that long. This guy is so impulsive that he damn near got a girl pregnant. He survives the pregnancy scare, and then goes and gets a vasectomy as an impulsive decision as well. So he's just moving. You think he's going to stay away from weed? Man, hell no. And he said when he got the diva tattoo was the last day he was hitting the weed. And then he was saying that, oh no, he actually hit weed again in Streamer University. So one thing I can't lie about Plaqueboymax though is that this guy is entertaining. I do think he slimed out Kai Cenat here. This was the wrong move. And FaZe Banks has given him good advice here still. But overall, him being a little bit like a DICK. Yeah, I need to figure out if I could say that on YouTube. Because if I can't, man, I can't wait till I'm off probation. It's like a month. Although I don't think I'll start. Like, we're family friendly here, aren't we? But yeah, that's all I've got to say about this situation. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like it's fair if he was a conflicting brand or was sponsored by a conflicting brand. Like if you've got an energy drink, I don't know, if he's sponsored by Monster and they try handing him a Monster or a Red Bull that's sponsoring Streamer University, I can understand him being like, yo, I can't do that. And I think Kai Cenat that would understand here. Well, come on, like, put a little deodorant on. Maybe the employee was trying to tell him, like, dog, you stink. That diva tattoo, I mean, hey. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. How would you handle this situation if you were Max? And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.